oh my. The final product has exceeded all my expectations. If anyone actually does stumble in here by mistake, I'm sure they will be truly awe-inspired by this mage's might. Well, that all depends on the sort of person they are. Guidance can encourage complacency and entitlement if you're not careful. If someone is eager to rely on their own abilities like you do, then I'll gladly help them. But if they're the type of person who pins all their hopes on the mage's power while doing none of the work themselves...
Would you really turn them into a statue?
No, nothing like that. But I would guide them out of this place to the nearby Curatorium of Secrets. I'm sure Nefer would know how to deal with them much better than I do. Those who seek to reap without sowing ought to pay the price, don't you think? The past. As everyone knows, well, actually, hardly anyone knows. Anyway, when the angels were destroyed, they had to sacrifice either their preferred form or their power. I chose to keep both. But from another point of view, you could say I lost both. I remain human enough in appearance, but I will always be fundamentally different. For instance, what human could exist for thousands of years without going at least a little mad? Not to mention dying. Meanwhile, I've lived so long that I can't help but miss the way things used to be once in a while. Not exactly. I led a pretty boring life back then, especially compared to now. But I did have a lot of friends around. It was a lively time. If I had to pinpoint what I'm nostalgic for, it's not any one friend in particular, nor is it the time I spent as an angel. Rather, I simply miss the race of angels as a whole.
Honorary Knight! Thanks to you, this post's finally starting to look the part. Now, even if we're attacked while the whole camp's dead drunk, we'll be able to hold out till I sober up. Saw right through me. Did you learn all my tells without even trying, Honorary Knight?
More like we've gotten used to your nonsense without even trying.
Ha! Still, when I'm not on watch, that's when it's time to crack open a cask. You're always welcome here. Turn left, turn right. Oh, just some nights of Favonius formation drills. These three overdid it last night, so I'm sobering them up. And rooting out the worst offender while I'm at it, whose grand prize will be 20 laps. The Expeditionary Force is allowed to drink liquor, but ground rules stand for when and how much you drink.
I only had a little bit. Me too!
Save the excuses, prove it with your feet. Show me you can nail a picture-perfect parade ground pivot while you're plastered.
Yes, sir.
Honorary Knight. Feel like helping me get them cleaned up? Fair enough. Don't think this lot'll be sobered up anytime soon, so feel free to come back whenever you're free. Turn left. Turn right. Honorary Knight. Feel like helping me get them cleaned up? Right then. You lot hear that? This here is the Honorary Knight, so look alive. Attention! And march!
I'm not doing bad.
At ease. Well, Honorary Knight, who's the drunkest of the bunch?
Me? No, I'm not drunk. I'm just, out of it. Kinda.
You know what's worse than being drunk? Being drunk and lying about it. 20 laps and not one less.
The route for this patrol.
Mission accomplished. Looks like a whole new camp.
Yup. Even the fortifications are complete too. Any attackers, be they monsters or otherwise, will have a hard time overcoming our defenses now. The lighthouse has half a month's worth of fuel supplies, so even in the event of some massive Wild Hunt assault, we should be able to hold out until reinforcements arrive. It always pays to be prepared for the worst, you know?
Either way, guess you can take a bit of a break now that it's all done.
Right, and that's why I'll be taking a trip home first. I mean, it's been a while since I've sseen my old pops.
Home? Oh, yeah! Paimon's gotten so used to seeing you here, she almost forgot you're actually from Pyramida.
Why don't you come along? If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to host you at our place. We've set up a food truck here as per Paimon's suggestion, but cooking at home is more convenient all the same.
Oh, so you'll be cooking? Well, you're in luck, because Paimon never says no to a tasty meal. Blackberry crumb cakes? Smoked fish steak? Berries and fried meat? And night watch soup? Oh, there's so much here! Almost too much, even for Paimon.
I made this according to the amount we'd usually cook for our troops at dinner, so yeah, it might be a bit much for 3. No worries though, just take your time. I'll need to go see my old pops in a bit, so feel free to stay until evening. Well, I did cook for everyone a lot before taking up my current post. It's just that I haven't had the time recently. The people of Pyramida come from every corner of the world, so there's a wide variety of palates to cater for. In other words, it pays to dabble. But since I'm not yet familiar with your preferences, I just made a bit of everything. If there's anything here you particularly like, don't hesitate to say so. There's no need for flattery. If anything, that just makes me want to find the dish you'll like the most even more. People can say what they want, but the look on someone's face when they eat something they enjoy never lies. As far as I'm concerned, nothing makes me happier than seeing people happy. And whether as a lightkeeper or a chef, I'll do whatever it takes to keep them smiling. That might sound trivial to you, but deep down, that's all I've ever really wanted.
Exactly! There's no way the people around you aren't grateful for what you do. Heck, they'd probably get mad hearing you talk yourself down like that. Besides, they'd have to get in line behind the 2 of us.
Thank you. All right, I'll refrain from saying anything else unrelated to dinner. Please, enjoy your meal.